she was again the founder president of the interreligious, how do you call it?
The youth
The youth wing of the interreligious platform of Geneva. She was the founder president, and she worked, I know, in a responsible position in the globe ethics also. So she is very much in the interreligious movement. It is not only, you see, almost her vocation and passion.
Thank you very much for these kind words. So good evening to all. It's a pleasure to pay a visit to the center after a few years, especially at the occasion of Sri Ramakrishna's anniversary celebration. I think the last time I was here was the same occasion, so I'm especially glad that this is repeating itself. So on last Friday, Swamiji requested that I speak tonight a few minutes on the necessity of the harmony between religions, a harmony which you all know is one of Sri Ramakrishna's main teachings. But I must say the request came somewhat as a challenge to me. Because of a few years of study and practice of Kashmir Shaivism, I have come to partake the vision of a true unity of the spirit, of a one spiritual entity in which every human being is a part, and which is the essence of every one of us. And this is where the challenge lies. We enter this vision of a one spirit, the harmony of religion, when we enter this vision of a one spirit. The harmony of religion appears not as a mental construct that we want to demonstrate, or a sort of ideal that we want to pursue, but merely as a side effect of a God-intoxicated vision, an element of the eternal order of things. But one can ask, what is this God-intoxicated vision? If I look at you, seated here, I can see a throng of men and women and children. And when you look at me, standing before you, you can see a woman holding the floor. But we can also see something else. We can actually see God playing with itself, playing being me, playing being you, and inviting us to recognize Him in every one of us, regardless of age, sex, nationality, or religion. And when we attain this vision of God looking at Himself through everyone's eyes, the world suddenly becomes enchanted, full of the blazing divine spirit. This is what I believe was the great testimony of Ramakrishna and of the other great saints the world has welcomed. And it is true also that the paths to this vision are as many as there are religions. And it is true that religious teachings of diverse traditions can be complementary in leading the seeker to his full spiritual realization. But it is also very true that any of these paths requires to be taken seriously and with an utmost dedication, if you want to run any chance to benefit from them. And it is my personal conviction that whatever this path, if followed far enough, will release its riches also in the form of understanding the harmony between religions. In Kashmir Shaivism, they say that a fully realized being, a Jivan Mukta, someone who is liberated alive, will master the scriptures and express him or herself in poems. So now I would like to read the lyrics of a devotional song by one of the great saint mystics of Kashmir, Utpaladeva. The text is extracted from his Shivastotravali, which we believe was written in the 10th century. So this is the 7th song, called Victory Over Separation. I thought it was particularly adequate for this night and for the theme of harmony between religions. So it goes. Having found harmony in your sea of bliss, may my heart be rid of this sorry state of disharmony once and for all. May the axe of faith in the oneness of your form fall on the firm root of false attachments, hatred, and the other bonds that become manifest as this is mine, this is not mine. O Lord, may the chain of the stigmas of contradictions perish. May absolute freedom flash forth in my heart. May the image made of consciousness be flooded with the nectar of bliss. I toss within the egg of the world infested with false attachments. Like a mother, may the devotional sentiment nourish me with the sweet essence of bliss, so that I may develop into a bird with mighty wings. Acquiring the skill to taste the sweet nectar derived from worshipping your feet, may these longings of my mind for the poison of sense objects be destroyed in their entirety. Having been touched by the sunbeams of your devotion, let this hard crystal of mine shoot forth the blazing sparks of the passions, eradicating them completely. With the restless joy born of the rapture of devotion, may I perceive entirely through the senses the whole world in the form of Shiva, and every action to consist of worship. And I read again the first shloka. Having found harmony in your sea of bliss, may my heart be rid of this sorry state of disharmony, once and for all. Thank you.